is Kahn. I'm one of the Chavri Koil by the Night Seder program. I'm here to share with you guys a short Dvar Torah on this week's Parsha, Parshas Noach. The Torah tells us in this week's Parsha that Noach had to build a teva because HaKadosh Baruch Hu said that he was going to bring a Mabul and he was going to destroy the entire world. And the Torah tells us a reason for this. And the Torah says that the world was full of corruption and destruction. And the Torah says afterwards that God looked down on the earth and he saw also that it was full of corruption and destruction. Ki hishches kol basar es darkei ala aretz, that all forms of flesh, of basar, of man, were distorted from their natural ways. So Rashi on this brings a medrash, and the medrash comes to include also animals and birds. So the Beis Halevi, who lived in the 1800s, he asks a question, and he says, what do you mean that birds and animals were included in this chait, in this sin, in the destruction of the world? Only man has free choice, and sin only exists by man. So what does it actually mean when this medrash tells us chaya ubehema, animals and birds? The Ramchal in his Sefer Das Tunas tells a beautiful, beautiful answer. And he says that when God created the world, he created it for man, and he created it so that man could come to perfection. And everything else in the world was merely a means for man to accomplish this. That means that everything in the world is affected positively or negatively through the actions of a man. Man brings the world up or down, one way or another. So when the Medrash tells us that Kol Basar included Chayav Oif, animals and birds, it meant to say that this was really just a reflection of man's actions, the way man looked at the world, the way that man treated the world, treated each other. Ki hishches kol basar es darkei ala aretz. They didn't follow their natural path in life. And that's what the Medrash means to say. The world reflects the way that we act. The world reflects in a positive or chas v'sholom, in a negative way, however we treat other people, however we act in our lives. And that's why the pasuk doesn't just mention people. The pasuk rather mentions ki hishches kol basar es darkei ala aretz, all basar, all flesh, man, animal, fish perhaps, birds, anything living in this world was a reflection in their actions of man's actions. I think a major lesson from this is that a person has to be conscious in their daily life, right? We're holding after Yom Kippur, after Yom Nairam, after Sukkot. We just went through a whole process of tshuva, a whole process of repentance, a whole process of reflecting on ourselves and reflecting on our lives. And I think this message, this idea of ki hishches kol basar es darkei ala aretz, this idea that the way that we treat ourselves, that we treat our fellow people, will be reflected in how the world treats each other. And I think we have to be conscious of how our decisions and actions truly impact our lives and the lives of other people around us. Have a great Shabbos, and I hope to see you all by the Night Seder program every week, Monday to Thursday, 8:30 to 9:45 p.m. Have a great night. Have a good Shabbos.
I want to take a moment to invite you to our special Night Seder program. Our Aaron and Leah Night Seder program has been endowed to our shul, bringing in outstanding young Talmidei Chachamim to our shul every Monday to Thursday from 8:30 to 9:45 every night of the week, in order to give you the opportunity not just to listen to shirim, but to do your own learning. That means to say you choose, even if it be half an hour a week, you say, I would really like to learn X. I would really like to learn more about Y. And I want to come in. You can find a chevrusa. You'll be assigned your own chevrusa to work through it at your pace, at your level. That's what Night Seder is about. We're shifting from receiving shirim of Torah to learning Torah ourselves. Please join us for our Aron Aliyah Night Seder program. Looking forward to seeing you there shortly.